Greetings, music fans and fellow audiophiles. Slightly different video than normal. I know quality is a little bit lower than what I would like, but my main PC recently shit the bed, so now I'm forced to use, well, not forced to use, but I'm currently recording off my MacBook, waiting for a new PC to be delivered, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, the next week or two. It should be here, I hope. But this video is about headphones and whether or not it's good to buy like a pro set of headphones, right? Or whether or not you can get by with a more, not necessarily lower quality headset or earphones, but more of a sort of lower, more budgeted set of headphones. And today we're going to be looking at the set of AKG in-ear headphones that come standard with pretty much every Samsung S10e, or an S10 phone, really, any one of those Galaxy S10 phones. You can get a pair of these headphones with it. And I think that's the only way to get this specific set of in-ear headphones. You can see the AKG logo. AKG is a company that I respect. I've been using them for a while. I had two sets of their headphones, two pairs of over-ear headphones. Well, technically three if you count this pair that we're looking at today. I had two sets of over-the-ear headphones from them, and now this set of in-ear headphones. And we're also looking at a set of sort of budget headphones. I don't want to call them cheap because they're $13. So they're definitely not cheap, but they're not as expensive as a brand like AKG, coming in again at $13. These are relatively budget headphones. You know, they're not the Walmart special of $6 headphones that last about 2 weeks, if that. You know, if you take care of them, they might last a month or so. So these, I forgot what brand these are, because I think these are like called Earthbudz or something like that. I think that's the company name. And what makes these earbuds so special, why I wanted to buy these, is because these are made, I don't know how well the quality is going to come over, these are made with actual wood for this part right here. And then the wire covering is hemp. Alright, so that's kind of what drew me in to want to try these headphones, is the sort of natural, I'm assuming reclaimed materials that these headphones are made out of, or incorporate into their design and their functionality and stuff like that. So I've been using the AKGs for a lot longer, probably for, I don't know, almost a year now I've been using them, and the quality is good. They're a good pair of headphones. They have good quality. Somewhere, I would say, somewhere mid-range. They're not bassy exactly. They're not super bass heavy, but they don't sound washed out as well. They're not super tinny, and they don't sound super muddy from too much bass or too watery. If you know what I mean. Like some headphones, some budget headphones, you put them in, they kind of sound like you're underwater because they have too much bass. These, the AKGs, are a decent middle of the road, not heavy on the bass, not heavy on the high end. They're probably middle of the road. Good pair of headphones. These are more geared for the bass end of the These are more on the bass end of the spectrum. I don't know what size drivers are in here. You also, get the obligatory different sized tips, little ear cushions, I like to call them. You get different sized ear cushions. You might be able to see that hemp braiding there a little bit better than that. I think this is I think they call it a cocoa hemp, I think. I forget exactly what type of wood and hemp these use, but um, they have like a sort of like a lighter or maple hemp. I think these are maple wood and some sort of hemp like that. I don't know. I'll call it a coffee hemp. I think something fancy like that. These headphones also are, if you take a look at these, this is the, I feel like a beauty designer right now, a beauty YouTuber. You can see that these are specifically shaped for, you can't fit these in just any ear. I think this one's the left and this one's the right. They're designed to fit snugly into the ear, sort of like an ergonomic sort of design, sort of feel to them. I was never really too big on these ergonomic style earphones, mostly because I personally like to. I was more of a fan of this style where you can fit this, you can fit it into the left ear, and then you can also fit it into the right ear, and it fits fine. I've always been a fan of the non-ergonomic headphones because I like to listen to watch YouTube videos and stuff at night in bed. I'm weird like that. Judge me. I don't care. So I tend to toss and turn at night as well. So I never really liked having the ergonomic. I never really liked it. I always just wanted to take the one that was already in my ear and swap it to the other ear. You know what I'm saying? That might be weird, but that's just what I always preferred because I I listen to a lot of music and I watch a lot of YouTube videos. So having these ergonomic headphones never really were my thing, but with these, and I know I really don't have a choice of what sort of headphones get bundled into the new phone that I buy. I'm not trying to sound like some pretentious douchebag kind of person, but after using these for a while, you kind of get used to them. And I'll take these for walks and use them for walks, and the sound quality is okay. I don't think these are super high end. I mean, I know AKG makes some pretty good headphones, right? They make some pretty decent studio over the ear headphones. I had a pair from like 30 years ago, like back in the over 30 years ago at this point, from like 40 years ago, going back to the 1980s, and they worked fine. They worked really well, and I used them for a couple of years, and then they finally, excuse me, I only stopped using them because one of the earpieces fell off of it, but they still worked as headphones. At least one of them did, so I kind of appreciated how long they lasted. Then I bought another pair of AKGs, and those broke. I think something with the cord, and then switched to Audio Technica just to see how their quality is. But it's not about Audio Technica. This is about these headphones, which I'm assuming I looked online. AKG does not sell these specific headphones on their website. They sell some wireless headphones with this sort of ergonomic tip on them, but they do not sell the specific ones that they bundle with the S10e on their website. I shouldn't say the S10e specifically. They sell them also with really all of the phones in the S10 line. Um, so yeah, these are good. Again, using the AKG headphones for so long, these sounded a little bit muddy, a little bit like you're underwater. But if you want a bass heavy, if you want a more bassy sound, more power to you. These are just fine. So after about 10.5 minutes, there's nothing wrong with the budget headphones. I'm just more used to now the sort of, I wouldn't say higher quality sound. I tried listening to these headphones with the Dolby Atmos on and the Dolby Atmos off. I really didn't hear much of a difference with these. I also tried it with these AKGs. Again, I really couldn't hear a difference. Although I think the Atmos is more if you're listening to audio without headphones. I think. I'm not too sure, but other than the fact that these sounded a little bit tinnier in comparison to these, I don't know. If you're into a bass sound, go with these, but these just work fine as well. So you really don't have to spend $100 on a set of in-ear headphones. I mean, if you're a super audiophile and you really want to spend like $1,000 on a pair of headphones, okay. But I think after a certain point, there really isn't any difference in sound quality after a certain point, because you can only vibrate air so much before